North America. The date today is August 29th, 2023. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Greetings, I'm Juliana. We are the Arcturians. We're gathered here today to do biorelativity exercises, and we will be focusing on a hurricane known as Adelia, and also on wildfires that continue to ravage Canada and also parts of the Northwest in the United States. Remember, it is our arcane power that is the intensity of our thoughts that can be downloaded and received by the Earth's feedback loop system. The Earth's feedback loop system is a complex, interactive system that takes information from all sources on the planet and processes it to the best of its ability in order to modify or intensify certain reactions. The goal of the Earth's feedback loop system is to maintain a balance, an equilibrium, a homeostasis, so that the proper amount of biochemicals for the biosphere will be in the necessary balance. Sometimes people have questioned whether the Earth is reacting angrily to the abuse or seeming abuse that many of the people on the planet are experiencing or are causing the biosphere to experience. From this perspective, we also then say, are all of these events then that we see, such as the hurricanes, an expression and an attempt to create a new balance? I would say that there is some possibility of truth to that, but on the other hand, we want to focus on a new balance with the minimal amount of damage to humanity and to the structures and to the plants and animals that are living in areas that are subject to extreme weather events. Remember, this is possible. That is, that even if the extreme events are expressions or attempts by the feedback loop system to create a new balance, they still can be modified so that the minimal damage can be experienced. And this is what we are going to work on today in regard to the hurricane Adelia, which is coming now from the Gulf into Florida. So take 3 deep breaths and prepare to access your spiritual energy, your spiritual self. Connect and feel your state in what I call spiritual relaxation, a state of mind that is in a trance, a state of mind in which you are able to bypass your ego and connect with your higher self, your spiritual self. And by doing that, you have increased psychic abilities on all levels, abilities that are related to healing personally and planetarily. Juliana, send a corridor of light down each of your rooms that will be used by you to travel directly to my Gaia Planetary Healing Chamber. allow your spirit body to rise up out of your crown chakra now. Enter now the corridor of light that is directly overhead, and travel as you enter the corridor at the speed of thought directly to my starship Athena, which is now over the North Pole, waiting to receive you. You arrive at the starship Athena, and I, Giuliano, with my colleague Helioa, greet you. And together we walk down the hallway into the Gaia Planetary Healing Room. And we see that the holographic image of the Earth is in front of us. Know that this holographic image of the Earth is connected directly to the Earth's feedback loop system. And through the higher planetary healing technologies, known as planetary holographic healing, we are able to create a model that receives your thoughts and downloads the energies from our work together into the Earth's feedback loop system. It is a sacred task to work with and connect with the Earth's feedback loop system. And we acknowledge its sacredness, and we honor Mother Earth at this time. And Mother Earth acknowledges and respects us and our work today. We zoom in on the Gulf of Mexico and the Florida area, and we see the large mass that is known as the Hurricane Idalia bearing down, heading towards the northeastern sections of Florida, including the Panhandle. And our focus is to slow down the speed of the winds. Our focus is to disperse the energy so it's not as focused over one area. Our focus is to create a lessening of intensity as we're looking at this model that seems to be strengthening from a 1 to a 2 to a 3. We want to visualize the number 1. We want the number to stay at the smallest level. We want the rain to be at the minimal possible level. We want the winds to be at the minimal possible level. So we will bring the white screen in front of the holographic image that is focused on Florida. And we will use this affirmation. Mother Earth, minimize the intensity of this Hurricane Idalia for the highest good of all peoples in the area. Minimize the intensity of this hurricane for the highest good of all people and all life forms in the area. Focus on that powerful affirmation, and focus also on the effects of the minimization, which would be lower number intensity, lower wind speeds, lower rain amounts. Minimize. So we will focus now intensely in our meditation on that affirmation and on those thoughts. Minimize. We'll go into meditation now. hold the power of that affirmation, minimize. See that in bright red letters, because we will download this affirmation, this request to Gaia. Minimize. Continue in your arcane thought powers. Gaia, we call on you to receive this affirmation. And Gaia, we call on your feedback loop system to receive our work today with the highest possible intensity and manifestation of our request to minimize the effects of Hurricane Idalia immediately. See the intensity of the affirmation and see and picture a minimization on all levels of this hurricane. As I, Giuliano, with Heliwa, prepare to download this affirmation and thought forms that we are creating into the Earth's feedback loop system now. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, now. The affirmation request is downloaded from the holographic Gaia Planetary Healing Chamber directly into the Earth's feedback loop system. It is received and it is being processed now by Gaia. Now we refocus on the fires in Canada and any fires also in the northwest of the United States. We again picture rain coming into the area. We picture moisture, higher humidity, minimal wind. Conditions continue to improve so that the fires can be extinguished. So we are now looking at Canada and northwest United States where these fires are. And I have a new white screen and we want to use this affirmation. Bring immediately moisture to the areas of Canada and the northwest of the United States so that all fires will be extinguished. All fires will be extinguished by these rains. Focus again with arcane intensity on these powerful thoughts. We'll go back into silence. We are ready to download this affirmation. Intensify your request. Seed the letters of the affirmation as bright as possible. And at the count of 3, we download this request into Gaia and the Earth's feedback loop system. 1, 2, 3. With the maximum arcane thought power, the request to help extinguish the fires in Canada and the Northwest is now sent directly to the Earth's feedback loop system for manifestation. We are connected directly to Gaia. We honor her work, and Gaia sends her greetings to all of you as planetary healers. And know that we love Mother Earth, and we open up our hearts to the dear blue jewel. Now it is time to leave the chamber, knowing that we have done dramatic and intense work today. We stand up and walk out together from the healing chamber, down the hallway, to the exit and corridors from which you came. And travel now at the speed of thought through these corridors, directly to a place 6 feet above your physical body from which you left. And re-enter your physical body in perfect alignment, coming back into the earth and into the third dimension. But know that you have intensified your connection to our starship, to the planetary healing work, and to the thought forms that we have sent to the Earth's feedback loop system. You may open your eyes and return to normal consciousness, grounded, energetic, and alert on all levels. I am Giuliano. Good day.